Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your questions. Ali Moreno with us here in the studio. I promise you he is. There he is.
I'm here.
There you are. Ali's with us here in the studio.
Hello.
And Don is going for a bit of a cardigan look today, Don.
Yeah,
What's
very
this?
classy, very classy.
Nah, I just thought I'd go a little bit smart for the change.
Wow, very
Very
nice.
distinguished gentleman that he is.
Do you have patches on your cardigan?
Absolutely.
No, I don't.
Oh, not as classy as I thought.
Yes. Oh, I mean, very professor-esque. Don, has what happened with Chelsea and all the attacks on the club in the media created an us against their world mentality that has strengthened the team?
Yeah, it's siege mentality. I think that's exactly what's happened. And why wouldn't you try that mentality? Why wouldn't you adopt that approach? If you're inside the dressing room, you know, you're footballers, you can't really control what's going on in the outside world and the outside noise. So you just get together, you stay together. You don't leak anything from the dressing room. You make sure the harmony's good. Exactly that. Good question.
Question for all. Since El Clasico is coming up, which midfield trio do you think is the best? Modric, Casemiro, Cruz, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta. Parentheses, never mind what they did for Spain.
No brainer.
Okay, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta. I'm going to take that, and I'll take that today, 10 years ago, and 10 years from now.
We don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now. Who knows?
I'll still take that midfield three.
No brainer, Don?
No brainer. I can't imagine if you go back into the archives or even in the future, there'll ever be a better three than that.
Wow.
Incredible footballers.
Don, Inter are in a tailspin. Why? Who has been the biggest loss? Lukaku, Hakimi, Eriksen, or Conte?
Conte, I think. I think Conte. I think the players that have got at the top end of the pitch have replaced Lukaku. I think Barella's the man who's sort of assisting Lautaro Martinez. So Dzeko's scoring goals as well, or was scoring goals before this little nightmare run that they're on. I mentioned before about the first 6 games, 22 goals scored. All of a sudden at the moment, they can't really buy a win. 1 win in 7, 2 wins in 9. Everyone's sort of going away from them. They've still got that game in hand, but they need to get going quick.
Lukaku's a bigger loss than Hakimi.
Lukaku?
Well, I mean, yes or no. I mean, yes, the Lukaku that was playing for Inter's a massive
yes,
loss.
that's the one we're talking about.
Well, I know, but are we talking Lukaku that is at Chelsea now?
No, we're
who
talking
can't
about
get
the
a game?
Inter Lukaku, the one they're missing. The whole question's about that.
Well, I'm just saying, if you put Barella, Lautaro Martinez, Edin Dzeko, they've still got enough there to be scoring goals. How are they not scoring more than one a game?
They've missed Lukaku.
Oh, man.
Hakimi, Conte is the answer.
Don, what do you think of Gareth Southgate's England squad? You don't care, you're Scottish. Does Harry Maguire deserve a place when he's been playing poorly for club and Eric Dyer has been playing so well?
Well, good question, but what should have been added to that question is young Fikayo Tomori at Milan. He's the best English centre-back on current form by a country mile, sitting top of Serie A, and I cannot believe he's not even in their squad.
Oh.
It's incredible.
Why isn't he, Don?
I've no idea. I've literally got no idea. It's not like you can say, out of sight, out of mind anymore. You know, this is Italian football, one of the strongest leagues out there, and he's in incredible form, and he's top of the league. I mean, it's a mystery.
Well, it's not a mystery to me.
Oh.
It's very simple. It's because he's not playing the Premier League. And that's the views inside of England. Very insular view.
How dare you?
No. Yeah. And the media that would be pushing, if he were playing somewhere in the Premier League, the media that would be pushing for Tomori to be included are not making the same sort of noise because he's in Milan. So it is out of sight, out of mind.
Do they not follow Don's Twitter account?
I'm not sure the reach of Don's Twitter account, but apparently it doesn't reach far enough.
Ali, if you're Xavi, what would your midfield 3 look like? And would you feel comfortable with Dani Alves in the right-back position since we know he won't be able to match the pace of Vinicius Jr. to track back?
But he doesn't have a choice because Serginho Dest is injured.
Yes.
So Dani Alves is going to play. So it's a non-starter. In terms of what midfield I would play, I would give, first of all, this team consistency and continuity. I think it's time. He's like the rotation and the movement and putting pieces here and there and keeping everybody happy. I think it's getting to the point to where you need to give this team continuity.
Right.
And my midfield 3 would be Busquets, who you know I love,
Yes.
but not as much as I love Pedri.
Yes.
Pedri, and Frankie de Jong.
Oh, because you haven't been a De Jong fan.
No, but when he's stepping inside the 18-yard box, as he's had lately, then I think he becomes a far more effective player for Barcelona.
I'm going to ask you this question, which isn't the question, but it's a question that's coming up after this question.
Okay.
Best dead ball specialist in South American history. Think about that while I go to Don. Don, can we say the relegation battle for the Premier League is over with 99% certainty that your beloved Everton and Newcastle and Leeds are surviving?
99% certainty Everton are surviving. Wow, that's high. That's high for anyone's match, never mind mine. No, it's not over.
No.
I would say Norwich have gone. I would say Watford will go. Then I think it's 1 from 3, which is Burnley, Everton and Leeds, but Leeds have just gone back-to-back wins.
Well, yeah,
so, one from those 3.
Leeds are 7 points clear, aren't they, of Watford?
Yeah.
However, they've played more games than anyone. Everton are 3 clear of Watford.
Yeah, so at the minute, it's looking like the bottom 3, Burnley, Watford, Norwich.
Ali,
Okay.
who is the best South American dead ball specialist of all time?
Honorable mention to Juninho Pernambucano.
Yes.
Honorable mention to Roberto Carlos simply because of the raw power. But there's nobody quite like Juan Arango.
Wow.
Vamos, Venezuela! That's right. You know it and you love it.
Yep. YouTube.
Yep.
Some of his goals are
Yep.
unbelievable.
That's right.
Unbelievable, Juan Arango. Who would you go for, Don?
I don't know. I was thinking of people like Ortega. I'm not sure if he was ever a dead ball specialist. Ali, Ortega?
Now, move on, Don.
No?
Gotta find another one.
Jorginho's got to be it, isn't he? Away from your...
What do you mean? Juninho Pernambucano?
Yeah.
Juninho Pernambucano. Because I think what he brought to free kicks is what he was able to do with the ball.
Yeah.
And it looked like he was hitting a beach ball. It looked like he was hitting a volleyball. That the sort of up and down and swerving and stuff.
Yes.
That you were not seeing from others.
Yeah, I would suggest if he was Venezuelan, he would be ahead of Juan Arango.
Well, yes, but I am biased. I love my country and I love Juan Arango. Is there a problem with that? At least I admit it.
No, that's it. That's it.
And when you have seen,
for Zico? No mention for Zico? No?
you can give him a mention.
No, but
Just saying.
I've not seen your man. Ali, I've not seen your man. I've not seen him on YouTube.
You
YouTube.
love some YouTube.
Yeah.
You know you love some YouTube.
Yeah.
You go on Juan Arango.
No, not Juan Arango. Go Juninho first.
Well, Juninho Pernambucano.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Juninho because.
No, but
not
the
little
Leon,
guy.
the Leon one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Go to that one, Don. Final question. Don, where do you rank Dan amongst the most annoying people you've ever met?
Oh, wow.
Which former player annoyed you the most?
You're not annoying. I like you, Dan, apart from that night we had in that mental bar in Connecticut. What was it called again?
Don't remember. Carry on.
And who was the most annoying player ever met?
Yes.
Is that the question?
Yes.
Do you know what, Dan? There's a lot of guys back in the day and I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys will say I was annoying as well because we just all were annoying back in the day.
Right.
But if I could ever come back as a player and and go over the top and do one player for all the players that he'd done back in the day, I would come back and I would do Kevin Muscat.
Oh.
Because he broke and finished about 4 or 5 Premier League players' careers.
Wow.
And was a bit of a sort of bottle job when it come to proper 50-50s. And he smashed quite a few naughty ones as well. YouTube his tackles.
Really?
Outrageous. So I would like to go back and do him just for every other pro.
Oh, go on, Don. I like that. What's he doing now?
Yeah. He's managing in Australia, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
there you are.
Ooh, very violent, Don. I thought.
Don has got an edge.
Yes. Ali,
not
Ali,
now.
honestly, Ali, honestly, go and YouTube some of his tackles. They would be the most outrageous tackles you will ever see, I guarantee.
There you are, Kevin Muscat. Juninho, Kevin Muscat.
There you go.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Most annoying?
Yes.
Hercules
Yeah,
Gomez.
Hercules when he came in.
Oh man, he just
Was
talks.
this at the Galaxy?
Yes, he just talks too much.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
And he's so very excited.
happy.
Yeah, he's
That
happy
annoys
and
you.
excited. Yes. So what are you smiling about? What's your problem? Just sit there, don't say anything.
Stop being happy. That is it. We are done, of course.
I'm joking, Herc.
He's not joking.
not.
That is it. That brings us to the end of today's show. Ahead, of course, what is a huge day on ESPN Plus tomorrow. You've got those 3 quarterfinals in the FA Cup, plus El Clasico, Real Madrid taking on Barcelona. Just sit back and enjoy.